What's going on, everybody? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer. Don't really have anything too concrete planned here at the start, but I rarely ever do, so pretty much the same as always. However, I was informed by a viewer that apparently Stigma Leg actually doesn't require you to deal damage on dash. I was thinking it's kind of like Mane of the Beast King, but it's actually not. You just dash past the enemy and they get like the effect on them, and I think it insta-procs. I actually am not super certain how it works. Point being, if I do a Stigma Balls run today, I actually don't need the Pikeman. So despite doing the Pikeman run yesterday, the Stigma Leg run is still potentially on. Although I'm not exactly setting myself up for a good Stigma Balls run here. Why do I keep alternating? I need to commit to one or the other. But I'm not actually setting myself up for a very good Stigma Balls run here with the Mummy. But it's also been a while since we've done Mummy, so I figured I'd at least start with him. Also, interesting first room here. Pretty, I would say this is one of the more dangerous special rooms in Skul these days. Pretty hard to justify taking it, especially if you're really late in the run. However, if it's like in the literal first half of the game, and you know, sometimes occasionally like it is here, the literal first room, it's actually relatively takeable here. For a second, I thought I forgot to take, ooh, ouch. I thought I forgot to take, items, which is a thing I've been certainly forgetting to do on stream lately. Okay, I got a little excited there, though they can't really debate me anymore. That's a thing of the past. I'm too jaded now. Like, whenever I see a pause before the thing opens, I just assume it's a fake. I don't actually get excited anymore. It's like, oh, they got me. Yeah, it's actually the Foolish and Large Chest key. Like, that's a thing of the past. That's old Haxa. I don't know why I'm swapping it. It actually doesn't help. You can't, like, take it on the swap shield. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. If it's a soldier, you actually take that on your shield. So, it actually can be worth it to swap and get a swap shield before opening one of these chests. This was also, for the record, pretty... It wasn't exactly great. And it also depends on what we see here. If it's a good item, it could have been worth it. Pretty dangerous. That's a pretty dang good item, actually. Is this the Oberon run? That could be an interesting way to start things off. And we're also very high likelihood, actually, to see the Dark Spirit Shade now. We could definitely do an Oberon run. It's been a while since I've done it. I have a run request from a very dedicated viewer. So I definitely give a shout out here, even if I don't end up doing this run. Delta, shout out to Delta, wants me to do a Omen Oberon run, like with the Omen Spirit. The odds of that happening are pretty low, but this is a good way to start it out. So if it's gonna happen on a run like this, for sure. One thing I definitely kind of want to do is potentially get a 9 Spirit run. Something like that. Maybe not 9 spirits, because we also want Elementalist Blessing. But as many spirits as possible. And a good way to do that is with the Omen Spirit, so. Also, I don't know if Lil Bone is exactly the skull of choice here. We'll see. I just picked him, or I didn't get rid of him, because once you ditch Lil Bone, there's no way to get him back. Which is kind of unfortunate. It makes sense in the game's lore, but it's like sometimes, you know, I do want to do a Lil Bone run, and I don't necessarily want it from the very beginning of the run. So, if there was a way you could somehow get Lil Bone back, that'd be pretty cool. Also, this shit sucks. This shit really sucks. Honestly, whenever you choose Mummy in the start area, you're just kind of setting her up for a really rough early game. Because Mummy is straight up one of the worst skulls in the game when you first grab him. If not the worst. Omen. Okay, that's still a pretty good Omen. I'll actually take that. Maybe to my own demise. Okay, I almost got brawlered instantly, by the way. That's a good way to just instantly die for no good reason after taking an Omen. Trying to set myself up for a little bit of a difficult run here, even though I shouldn't be doing that to myself. I am. And yeah, that's a good way to get yourself killed. Get brawlered instantly. It worked out, though, so what am I talking about? Grab that. It's a decent item to have in this early game, especially with this skull. And let's look for the Shade. I'm actually going to see if I can find him down here. Okay, I got excited. There he is. Beautiful. I told y'all the likelihood of finding him once you get the Lou is like extremely high. And now we actually are set down this really interesting path. Even meme projectiles are showing themselves to me. I'm not going to do it, though. This isn't necessarily bad, but I think I should look for something better. More spirits could be nice. That's not horrible, but it's not what we're looking for. Spirits, please. The ring works, too. I'll take a ring. Call me crazy. That sounds pretty nice. Spirits. Drugs. Oh, we can't afford any of it. Well, never mind. I mean, I can't complain about that shop. That shop was phenomenal. And frankly speaking, I say this all the time. Even if you don't end up on an Oberon run, and you got these two spirits at the start, you really can't go wrong with these two. Even outside of, like, dedicated Oberon builds, these guys are still really good. So, like, these are probably mainstays for this build. And we're certainly down a magic path now. There is no denying that. Okay, she thought she got me there, but I actually saw her off. Like, I didn't acknowledge that the hunter was attacking me, but I did see her. Take that. And nothing good at all. However, I'll take the bone shards. And still, I can't complain. This has been an exceptional early game. God damn. The shade goes so hard in rooms. I shouldn't even give him like the caveat of in rooms. The shade just goes hard. The shade is so OP. Better than Lu in my opinion. Not in its inscriptions, but in its on-field effect. I think Lu still wins out just because of how good the inscriptions are on Lu. Like wisdom on a fairy tale item is extremely, extremely useful. But still. Gonna keep my eye out big time so we can see if we can find the Elementalist Blessing. That's going to be extremely important. Also, I'll have to consider if we do find the Fairy Tale Spirit, or Omen, I mean. If we find that, maybe I ditch the Artifact Omen. Because I don't know if I want to do an Omen 2 run. Shit is very difficult. It depends on what curses we find, I suppose. Maybe I could do Mercury Hearts. If I really want to coast. Am I in coast mode? Maybe. It was a good stream today. I'm going to stream again tomorrow, so... It's my first 2 in a row day. I'm kind of trying to feel out the room and see how it feels. I'm also going to drink tonight, so I might be hungover tomorrow. Life is, I'm going in hard mode tomorrow, basically. Setting myself up for, New Game Plus. Hopefully it goes well. Wish me luck. Frankly speaking, I shouldn't even be joking about this. Streaming is, barely work. I mean, it's not entirely easy, but it's also pretty overall. Like, there's much worse things that everyone does. Also, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to take that. Easy. We're getting really good stuff. This is turning out to be incredibly, a very good start. I should not get distracted. I should look hard for Elementalist Blessing or Spirits. God damn, please. Well, now that I know I'm not getting this, I could take either one of these. For the stats, I could take this. In fact, I think I will, because this is Wisdom 4. Out the gate, bro? Okay. I see you, Skul. I'm not vibing with that. I'm not vibing with that at all. Holy shit. Okay, let's not get too chill-pilled. The game was punishing me there for getting a little too relaxed. It's like, I'm not on your side, Haxa. I just want you to know this. I've given you some cool gear here, but you still have to make this work. And here's a brawler just destroying you, just so you remember. If this is a rare, I get my unique mummy. If this is more reliable. But I do want to take a lot of item rooms so we can see if we can find the Oberon spirit. God damn it, I did it again. The, you know what I mean, the Omen spirit. They both start with O in my defense. That's like where the similarities begin and end. But that's enough for my dumbass brain that is already very tired to keep saying the Oberon spirit. It's been a while since I've actually done a true... Oh, of course it was a... Well, I got instantly punished for it anyway. What if that was the Omen, right? Now we'll never know. All I had to do was believe. And I failed. Okay. All is well still. We still got this. This Yigi fight at the minimum is going to go absolutely just easy as all hell. For lack of a better, more succinct way of putting it. Because, I mean, our run is incredible for this stage. Look at this. 626. That is not normal. That's like Leona Sister's stats, basically. Obviously, it's not like that all the time. 432. That's, like, pretty good still. I honestly can't complain about anything that's happening right now. What's my artifact? 2? I'm surprised there's not a spirit that has artifact on it, actually. I wonder why they gave Dark Spirit Shade Brawl and not artifact. I feel like thematically, he could actually stand to use artifact and it would make sense on like the character. So I'm kind of shocked. What does Brawl make sense on the character? I guess he's like a very kind of like conniving spirit and he's caused a lot of strife in the world, so I guess he's caused a lot of brawls. Look at his little angry eyebrows, by the way. He's got like little angry eyebrows. He's so mad. Couldn't you just chill out, homie? What's so bad? Like, what are you so mad about, dude? Why do you want to destroy the world so bad? Why don't you just grill? Come over here and grill with me and my boys. Let's take this, drop this. We're getting those stats, guys. The stats are coming. Let's, I mean, obvious go-getter here. And I'll actually float here. Because I think I want to get Collection Desire. Or maybe not, because we're going to be very, very built into our fairies. If things go according to plan, at least. We don't even necessarily need to be Oberon. I'd like to be. But, like, this could just end up becoming like a go-getter run that utilizes spirits. I'm just going to free her. I actually don't need her. I like Mummy Bomb a lot on Mummy, so it's like, I already got the ability I want on my Mummy. Mummy Ball would be a good second, but sadly, if only we had gotten the rare, then we would know what our second ability is, and we would be able to, like, decide correctly what we should be doing here. Take another item room, because we have a ton of money, and I want to find omens. Okay, they're aiming opposite directions. I hate when this happens. Kill one of them, Lou. God damn it, Lou. Why? Just kill one. It's not that hard. I say as I failed myself. But you're Lou. I'm just one little guy. What do you want me to do? Two like Omega powerful spirits versus one dumbass Gatling gunner? Actually, 2 dumbass Gatling gunners. Who would win? Apparently, dumbass Gatling gunners, bro. I don't think I can afford to take this. Is there? Oh, actually, this can go? Yeah, sure. That can go. See if it, oh, instantly rewarded. Let's go. Okay, this is definitely a go-getter run. Oh, and a spirit too. I guess we drop, maybe this? Yeah, let's get rid of the Omen. Sorry, Omen fans, but it just doesn't make sense. And we're not gonna buy anything else. Let's buy a pedestal. Or save our money. Actually, I'm thinking save our money. Maybe instead drop... No, okay, no. Yeah, because it's like we had... Oh, we had Artifact 4 even. Oh, where's my Artifact 3? Oh, this. This, and this. Ooh, that's actually kind of awkward. Well, okay, by the end of the run, I might actually end up ditching this. But the problem is that it has Wisdom on it. But we could always buy Wisdom on the pedestal. Because we're going to need a ton of space for spirits if we end up sticking down this path. But now that I got the gnome, more than likely I will be sticking down this path. I'm not the biggest fan of the gnome spirit. I've talked about this before. I mean, it's still a spirit and it's still useful. But I think its inscriptions are the worst. Because it's like, Fortress on Oberon runs, it's just not that good. Like, I can see having, even the Sylphid Spirit's pretty bad, but, like, I could see a situation where I'm carrying, like, After Image on a Spirits run, but, like, where would I ever have room on my Spirit run for Fortress? I just don't see it. Maybe I'm capping. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I am, though. I'm pretty confident, in my opinion, here. Boink! Okay, this is going well. Keep giving me... Do I do this? Yes, actually, because we don't have a Quint, and that's a pretty good one. Magic attack. It's not as good as Medusa, but it's still good. Can't really go wrong with stun no matter how you do it. Please. Let him pass. Oh god, these fools are going to make this so obnoxious. We're going to be here a while. We're going to be here a very long time. Oh my god, you jerks, please. Just let them walk, bro. You're not helping. I know you think you are, but you're not. Okay, he saw me. Well, that's annoying, but it shouldn't be a... Okay. Oh, you know what? How about y'all come party with me? Come on. Okay, I was being sarcastic. Spirits, hello? Where are you when I need you, you dumb assholes? Jesus Christ. Did you fall on your heads when you were kids? Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my heavens. Just stop. Just stop for 2 seconds. Listen, old hacks. You don't gotta do this shit. Who told you that this was good? Who told you you were helping? Ugh. Okay. I'm still min-maxing my stuff here. Like, I'm getting all of the treasure chests. I'm just gonna run right past this. Ooh, he didn't see me? What the fuck, bro? How? If he had seen me, we would have actually been in a little bit of trouble because I thought I would have time to open the treasure chest and end before he could do anything, but he would have definitely gotten to get me. It's fine though. Really good mini game overall. What are these commons? I don't know. Who's to say? Thank you, Fulgent. This might end up being the kind of run where by the end of the run, I don't want Fulgent on. Like, I can foresee a world where that happens. Okay, let's launch this. Okay, good. Thank you, Evil Eye. So far, so good, honestly. This run's going swimmingly. Don't know why I said that like a 1920s like athlete, but that's the word that came to my mind. I'm half tempted to drop this now and pick something like this up, but honestly, because it's like even eventually this would have to go if we actually get on the Spirit Run, which I really want to do. Regardless, let's upgrade our mummy. It's going to be really hard to build. I can already foresee this being really awkward. Mummy breath, not ideal, but not horrible. Maybe I'll swap on the next ability swapper. Because it's like, I'd much rather have mummy bomb and something else. Mummy bomb becomes like the best mummy ability in my opinion. Maybe debatable. Oh my god! Okay. Now this goes. Maybe this. In fact, this goes. But we got it! Okay, Delta pogging in the chat. We got it, dude. Finally got your run request. So yeah, we're on an Omen Spirit Run. I've been wanting to do this since 1.7 dropped initially. So this is actually really cool. All we need now is Elementalist Blessing. Even if we don't get it, the run's still going to be really good. But, yeah, man, this is it, man. This is the dream. The spirit's dream. Don't die to a Gatling gunner. What's in here? Ooh! Oh my god, it's all coming together. Hello? Okay, we don't even need wisdom anymore. Get out of here, wisdom. Yeah, get out of here, wisdom. Screw you. Now look at our stats. Ooh, baby. Ooh, we got the Oberon. For anyone who didn't know, Oberon, whenever he's in his like dark form, he's actually different. He has different attacks and he looks different. He loses his face and he's just like this like demonic entity. It's really cool. I've only ever seen this one other time. I don't know how good this Oberon is. I don't know if he's better or worse than the other Oberon. Ideally, he's better, but you know, he probably is better. I'm actually gonna let Plebby out and give him gold. Okay, well. We lost like 40 or 50 gold there. I wasn't actually counting. Not the end of the world. But even, it's like, there are so many scenarios where you don't like give him your money. It's almost always a bad thing. You get nothing from it. In fact, you lose from it, but... Anyway, let's see if we can find more spirits. I'm willing to go all the way here with spirits. Okay. Yeah. I said by the end of this run, we might not have the Oberon anymore, and it's looking very likely. Although ooh, actually, no. This goes, right? Yes, this goes. Okay, we're figuring it out slowly but surely. What are we missing? We're missing the fire and ice spirit. See if we can find them all. Like Pokemon, we're collecting them all. Not yet. One more. Okay, we're gonna keep our eyes open for these two. Is that the only two we're missing? We also have yet to find the slime. Also, excuse me. I say that, is that the slime? As I live and breathe. No. That would have been hilarious, though. Because I did call the Elementalist Blessing earlier, and it came. For the record, there's 0 chance that we're able to do a proper Leona Sisters here. Because this Oberon's going to kill them. If the Oberon doesn't kill them, the Spirit's going to kill them. So, yeah, I'm not even going to try. I just have to be at my best dodging abilities. And just not, like, insta-die to their dumb bullshit. Okay, this is just demolishing everything. Oh my god. Thank god we have Lil Bone, dude. That's all I'm going to say about that. Lil Bone coming out clutch. What are you doing up there, bro? I'm so glad I saw him in my peripheral. I would have walked all the way to the end of the level and had to go back. Absolute bullcrap. Get dunked on. Just everything melting into just nothingness. A red mist floating across the plains. As soon as we walk up to them, that's all that remains. Also, that rhymed. I didn't mean for it to. Kind of. It was a soft rhyme. Plains remains. Actually, no, that does rhyme. Never mind. I meant for that, actually. Alright, ladies. You're just dead. Normally, I like to fight y'all the proper way, but... Ooh, okay, let's be cautious. Let's not get too cocky. However, they are indeed just dead. Yeah. There was never any doubt. Yeah. Super dead. Super Giga Omega dead. I'm definitely still gonna respect phase 2. You guys know me. This is, like, in my opinion, one of the, if not the hardest fights in all of Skul. Okay, please don't make me have to go through this. They did, but I lucked out. That was like a horrifying pattern. There was like one tiny little spot where you could stand, and I panicked. But we lived, it's fine. Alright, moving on to Act 3. I need to keep my life today. Very important, because I've noticed I'm so focused on Leona Sisters, for a good reason for the record. However, I keep dying in Act 3 Adventurers or before, and I need to acknowledge that. Oh! Oh, I was about to grab Succubus, but look! Oh my god, we're ditching everything. We're ditching literally everything. The last to go, is it this or this? It has to be this. This goes first. Because it's like, we still have Artifact. Oh my god, we're only missing one spirit. Please show up. Please. Look, it's so beautiful. Oh wait, this too? Oh right, yeah, we still have this as well. But that's better than, yeah. The Fulgent's still better than this. And also, if we get a dupe, so here's the thing. Get one more spirit, and then we can just dupe, right? Get a dupe on something, and we just have all the spirits. Get that. And collection desire at this point is just nothing. Yeah, I don't want that. Get out of here. I don't even know what. Super Baby, maybe? Silent Cries? I guess for Silent Cries for a little bone, I guess. Actually, wait, no. That's not good. I'm going to sell that when we get out of here. I don't know why I said that. Yeah, Silent Cries for a little bone is not the right play. I don't know what the right play is, but our skull attacks are doing 0 damage, so it doesn't matter. Excuse me. I was hydrating. Very dehydrated. Still getting over my sickness. Anyway, why am I... Actually, I guess there's no reason to not take these anymore. Like, I should still be taking these. Alright, let's do this. Disgusting room. The Act 3 versions of this minigame are awful. Please charge at me. Nope. Okay, this is not good. Yeah, I don't even... I'm not opening that. Also, why is it opening? Like, there's a Frieza here. For like... What? Wait, there's two! Why did that open? I think I could leave here, technically, without having to fight these Friezas. Yeah, I'm not opening that. There's not even a rare I'm looking for. I'm looking for uniques. In fact, because of that, let's do this. Thanks for the quick reminder why I prioritize money rooms over item rooms. Thank you, game. Shouts outs. Is there anyone dead over here? Nope. Oh, I meant HP orbs. Min-max? Sure, why not? Get out of there, you coward. What an absolute coward. Face me like a man. Or else. Wait, are we legendary? Okay, we are. Yeah. Our weapons do 0 damage, but that's completely okay. I don't think I've ever had such a low, I don't think I've had such a low, like, or a high disparity between my stats in a very long time, because most of my runs are like arachne scaling collection design runs. So most of my stats always end up around the same. But on this run, because we're exclusively scaling off of like Elemental's Blessing, it's like there's just like zero extra stats in physical. Okay, I'll continue to take skull rooms. We have a lot of money, so we can do a lot with this shop. This is about the perfect time in the run where we could easily find the Fire Salamander. So it's like, we have very good chance to get every spirit right now. And then hopefully one extra through a dupe, so we can get rid of our Fulgent and just have all spirits. Or Elemental's Blessing, which would be even better. Make it the Elemental's Blessing, actually. Yeah, I've changed my mind. Oh, there's a Dark Elite down there. Let's not forget that. You must die as well, sir, just like all the others. Main character syndrome, Andy over there, just chilling out. Thinks he's so slick with it, but he's not. Including this fellow over here. Talk about main character syndrome. Throwing his dumbass little baby temper tantrum. Like what, we're supposed to give a fuck? Sad. I kind of want this. In fact, I do want this. Drop this. We no longer have wisdom. Oh, wait, yeah, we do. Oh, we do. Oh, but we have wisdom 3. How do we have wisdom 3? Oh, we don't. We have wisdom 2. We also have artifact 2. Okay, well then this is actually, if we don't find the other spirit, that's the perfect item to continue having. But I have a good feeling about this. Fire Salamander. Okay, he's not there. He'll be in the next one, Copium. Really, though, the good thing about uniques moving forward is there's never a fall off for uniques in the run. They're pretty much consistently found throughout the rest of the run. Like, it's not like you get such high chances to find legendaries later on in shops that, like, uniques stop showing up the way commas and rares do. So it really, there's never a moment in the run where it's like we're running out of uniques to find. They're always going to be here from now on. Which is great. That's what I want to happen. Halfling, sorry, you must stay caged. I know it's like treason. It's kind of evil. You look at how sad she looks in there, and it's like I gotta help her. But frankly, whenever you feel bad about not letting the halfling out, just remember, like she secretly wants you dead. Because it's like, how often does she show up when you need her, right? Remember that, because it's like it's give and take here, right? Like I'll help you, but like, God damn it, woman, just give me like any amount of healing that helps, please. But no. So that's why I say, don't feel too bad whenever you leave the halfling caged. Okay. Thank God. That was getting a little dangerous. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not taking that. I'm not falling for it. I wouldn't even take the mage legendary. I won't take any of your stupid legendaries. Here, this is where they drop all their legendaries. Stop it! Jesus Christ. Oh shit, that's actually kind of cool. Watch it. He just completely changes. That's old Oberon. This is new Oberon. I thought he had a name. I've seen people call him a different name before. I just don't know what it is. But he's not Oberon. He's something else. Break that. Is that everything? I feel like I've... Oh yeah, the cleric is behind him. You can see her sticking out. Pass on the ogre, though the ogre isn't bad. It's actually a pretty good pickup, but I'm just gonna pass on it. Get some stat scaling on this Mother Hubbard. Now our physical isn't abysmal, but it's still not good. Completely unusable, which it doesn't really matter. We have zero desire to actually use it. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take a an item room here. I don't know why I say definitely. It's actually pretty close what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing here, but I'm going to pretend like it was the most obvious choice of all time. And I don't even know why. Why am I even pretending that that's a thing? I don't know. I think I'm just vibed up, guys. This is vibed up Haxa here. A rare chest. Okay, instantly make me regret. I'll just start taking money rooms. If you guys are wondering what the answer is between items versus money rooms, the answer is pretty much always money unless you're looking for omens. And if you're looking for omens, take item rooms. But other than that, there's never really a point where item rooms outscale the value of money rooms, like ever. No matter how late you get into the run. Because it's like there's never a point where it's so likely you'll find legendaries that it's not just worth getting more money, because money takes you so far in Skul. Pass, 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 pass. Okay, I'm gonna take Medusa. All right, so hopefully I didn't miss a fairy tale box. If I did, please don't yell at me. I doubt I would have, but the thing is, my mind auto ignores boxes whenever I see them. So if I miss a... Like, this would be the run where I miss a good box, basically. And if I see the fairy tale box, I'm pretty sure it's absolutely guaranteed to be a fire salamander. I don't think you can dupe like that from boxes. You can, but I think it needs to be... the item needs to be in the same shop as the dupe, basically. So you need to... Like, for me to dupe the fire salamander through the box, the fire salamander would have to be in the shop and also in the box at the same time. Also, you motherfuckers... Okay, we're getting an ultimate golem. Jesus Christ, bro. Fulgent Dawn or these fairies, man. They're going too crazy. You guys are losing your minds too much. You guys gotta chill. Not that it mattered that much. I mean, we still kicked his ass, but I didn't want to have to do that, bro. I'm trying to coast, homies. Holy shit. I'm so glad we got this Oberon, Omen Oberon run. I almost did it again. I almost said Oberon Fairy run, but I didn't. I said Omen Oberon run, which actually makes sense because he is an Omen. See? See? Look at him. That's not Oberon. That's someone else. Do they have different belts on? Let me look at that after we get up here. Also, I don't have to worry about trap damage. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, never mind. Actually, okay, I'll take an item room specifically to check the sprites versus themselves, like to see if there's like a super big difference in the sprites, like in the outfit they're wearing, to further solidify that that is not Oberon. Because it's like some people could just think it's Oberon in a different outfit, but I'm pretty sure in the lore it's not Oberon. Incredible chest, however, I will do this just for now. Yes, he is wearing a different belt, or whatever the hell that's supposed to be. He's actually completely different in like a ton of ways. So have a good look at this, and then have a look at this. Like, he's very different in a ton of ways. Like, there's a lot that's different about this guy, if anyone was wondering. Let's see how quickly this kills the Chimera. It's gonna be really weird. I mean, I'm very curious. All right, miss. How do you stand against my fairy army? Is there any chance, any at all? It doesn't appear to be the case. However, I'm gonna give you time to bring it back and Okay, okay, she actually kind of shredded me there a little bit because I got stuck in her poison pillar. That's the thing about Omen runs. They're still very flimsy. Any amount of pressure at any point can bend the Omen run. Okay, I have this weapon. Even though our physical is useless, there are some weapons on the mummy that are still going to be really good. One of them is this one. One of them is the mummy laser beam, the blue one. That's really big, not the small one. No spirits here, unfortunately. Which means nothing. I'll just break a quint for max HP. Sadly, I guess I could have used this to test the new Raven Lord. I haven't tested it. It got changed in 1.7.3. I just don't trust it, frankly. Sell that. But I don't know what to take in its place. Oh, this could work, yeah. Because, like, our damage is, like, nothing. Like, actually, I could even take Hawkeye here, actually. Actually, yeah, let's take Hawkeye. How often do I use this? It's actually really bad. In my opinion, Hawkeye is terrible. But if there were ever a use case for it, it's a run where everything's dying completely away from me. But even then, I don't think Hawkeye is going to be good. But the problem here is I don't even know what else to take. But on a Mummy Oberon run, it's like, if it ain't good here, it ain't good anywhere. And the real answer is it's actually not good anywhere. Like, straight up. It's just not. However, we'll try. Okay, there's one of the items or the weapons I was talking about. That's actually going to be good. See, everything just, it's honestly shorthand would even be better, frankly. It's easier to keep enemies in your range than out of your range in Skul. Mostly because there's just too many enemies, and the fights where there aren't, the battlefields are really small. It's like, how the hell are you supposed to have any level of control over the Dark Hero and what he's doing on the battlefield? The answer is, you're not, which is why this is bad. Also, I'll go ahead and, actually, no. I was about to say I'll change my abilities here. I'm actually not going to let her out in the hopes I see her again. Because here I want to look for the Fire Salamander. Please show me the Fire Salamander, please. It's a unique. It's so likely to show up at this point. Bro. Bro. Oh, it's Brawl. I don't know why I got excited and thought that was Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale looks like that. That looks like, that's Brawl. They're nothing alike. Get your head in the game, Hax. The problem is, I don't even know why I would have gotten excited. I don't really have anything I can sell to make that happen. Like, even if that was the Fairy Tale box, what am I supposed to sell here? This could be sold easily. I'd happily sell it. In fact, I'd happily sell both of these. Now we're honestly just kind of looking for the the slime. One more spirit, please. Oh, there she is. And I'm still going to pass on her. In fact, this time I'm going to let her out because if I'm not going to use her here, I'm not going to use her anywhere. I'm perfectly happy with Mummy Breath and Mummy Bomb. It's not about the abilities on this run. It's frankly not about the skulls in general. The skulls are just set pieces. Oh, gosh. In fact, I would actually go as far to say the mummy is hurting me mostly on this run because of his movement. If we just had normal moving skulls, we'd be doing a lot better. Both Little Bone and Mummy are awkward movement skulls. Only Little Bone when you're swapping into him, but I've been swapping into Little Bone a lot. Also, I'll take an item room here. One more. Watch this be a common, and then I'll just completely just prove my point about items versus money rooms. Let me get the fuck away from this so I can get the amp. My well-deserved amping. Thank you. I'll also let him out, maybe to my own detriment. No. No. If he had the chain gel or whatever the fuck it's called, maybe. Because that's a really good ability. Oh my god, okay, yeah. Biggest mistake of my life, never gonna do it again. God damn it. Why didn't I just learn? We could have, like, so much more money. The real problem with item versus money rooms is money rooms scale the further you get into the game. Like, you get more money. It's not just a flat amount of money you earn. So it's like, even, like, if you find legendaries the further you get into the game in your item rooms, I think by the end of the run, a legendary item is significantly worth less than even just like a money room. Any money room that you find, you're going to get less money from selling a legendary. Although, I would still say overall, legendary item chests in rooms, since you get more than one item selection, they're still better. But the odds of finding a legendary chest are just so low. It's really not worth it. And it's kind of whack that that's the case. In early Dark Mirror, before you get the little money pieces that fall out, it's worth it to go into item rooms pretty much always. But as soon as you get to the level, and I don't remember which, where the gold bars start falling out and the bone shards start falling out of your skull rooms as well. Also, thanks for tattling on him, you absolute snitch. But you're on my side, so that's good. Snitches don't get stitches in this household. Oh my god, okay, let's not swap a lot here in this fight. Pretty much going to try and stay out as little bone for the rest of this fight. Just let my spirits do the work. It doesn't matter which skull I am, at all, even slightly. God, he's dealing so much damage. Watch this. Okay, never mind, that was stupid. I thought I was cooking, I was not. Dead. Even the easiest ninja fight's still pretty hard. I can't believe I used to make fun of people for thinking that was hard. I sincerely apologize. I was wrong. Full stop. Anyways, I'm not going to even bother with skill cooldown and attack speed. I'm going to go into HP. We have zero use of this over here. We're not using these, what, skills, attacks? What the fuck are those? Those are a thing of the past. When you have a fairy army, nothing matters. Oh, Danka? Sure. Money, please. Or bone shards, but I'd rather have the money. I did it for you. Ooh, ah! There it is. It always only happens at the second one. I don't know why the devs have done this. It's probably a glitch. But it should be fixed. Yay! What do you guys have? Bone shards. Alright. Thanks, Danka. I'm so happy I saved you. What a bunch of little dickens. What wonderful creatures. I saved them from the goodness of my heart, not because of any kind of material reward. Because I'm just a good guy like that. But now they owe me. So, yo, good guys get rewards too, and they are definitely owed things. That is a very good guy thing to happen. It is 9:31. I have so much time. I'm chilling, guys. There's zero rush today. So we don't even have to be worried about the run going on for too long or anything like that. Any ridiculous stuff that sometimes happens whenever I stream before I do a run. Also, I got both my workouts in today. I'm in a very good mood. Today's been a great day. Common only challenge done on stream. I forgot to mention that. I should have mentioned that earlier. It's like, frankly speaking, extreme bragging rights. And I've done it twice. I did it once before, and I posted a screenshot to my YouTube community. And now I've done it on camera for people to see, but it's on my Twitch. It's quite frankly a hard watch. The stream was 2 hours, or the run was 2 hours long. Actually, well over 2 hours. It was a lot. But it was fun for me. Not for everyone else. Ah! Okay, thank you, Halfling. Halfling actually didn't want me dead this time. I'll give her kudos where they're deserved. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm fine. I thought he was about to slam down on top of me. I got very scared. Also, there's a demon hunter up here normally. No. I'm thinking of a different room. I thought maybe you got obliterate if there was a demon hunter. Also, we are just omega high rolling here. What is happening? We haven't even been to the shop yet. I think because of this, it means there will only be 2 doors after we get to the shop. If my understanding also, ooh, there he is. I actually think what I do here, I actually sell both of these. Ooh, that's a lot of stats though. Ooh, I don't like this. Please, but I'm gonna get rid of them anyway. Let's sell this at the minimum. Actually, no. Full send. Full send. Don't be a coward, Hax. Ow. But we lost a lot of stats there. Like, I mean a lot. We have to earn those back somehow. I can buy wisdom in the, on the pedestal. Please! Please! What the fuck, bro? Okay, I'm doing it the cheesy way. Okay, it's not working. Hello! Oh my god, it's also like the worst spirit too. Why, bro? Okay, I don't care though. More spirits. Dude, what is this game doing to me? I'm actually gonna buy this. And where the fuck is the fire salamander? Oh, this is back? Too late. I'll worry about the other thing. Okay, no fire salamander for me. Alright, I'll just go screw myself then. But this is 8 spirits. God, our stats plummeted off a cliff. I knew it would happen. I can buy wisdom. There we go, that's better. 690. That's actually not off a cliff. That's almost up to where it was before. We're missing 30, I think. 45. We're missing 45 from Artifact. Dude, I almost got fucking meteored 3 times there. Dude, I heard them coming. I got so pissed off. Like, the slime just taking his sweet time. Not caring whether I live or die. I just let you out of the cage, dude. And you're gonna do that to me? That was so tilting. I almost tilted off the face of the earth. Okay. Give me my shield. No! Dude! Oh, look, it's Solar Sword. That's pretty funny. That's not supposed to be a thing. I don't think the devs ever intended for people to be selling Fulgent Dawn. They're like, where would a situation ever come up where the player is selling Fulgent? So they didn't, like, you're not supposed to be able to see them again after you combine them, but you still can, I guess, if you sell your Fulgent for some godforsaken reason. Maybe you're on a spirit run and you want to make room for spirits. Just a hypothetical. Please die. Thank you. Dude, if only we had gotten one of the cool spirits. We got the gnome. I think maybe that's my punishment for saying the gnome sucks. It's like, you hate the gnome? Okay, well, you know what? Here, take them. Take 2 of them, actually. Okay. Sadly, it's not looking good for the fire salamander. If I can get it in this Joan chest, I'm... you know, maybe. But the odds of that happening are very slim. I don't even know what I want as my my 4th dark core quartz thing. We're only going to have 3, so it's probably going to be like a weakness desire, maybe a collection desire, but it's like the worst. It's literally the worst collection desire of all time. I'm so sad. We're so close to Fairy Tale 9. Look at this, dude. Look. Just look. So freaking close, bro. Just throw me a bone game. How many runs have we done together? I'm still gonna clickbait, like, oh my god, look at all these spirits, holy pog. And I'm just gonna probably put like 10 emojis in the title. I'm finally gonna take that extra clickbait step and lose all of my integrity and all of my you know, like my shame, that's the word I'm looking for, and just start going full clickbait. Emojis, you're gonna have like I've never showed my face, but there's just gonna be a random guy who I like to make you guys think is me, like making like a pog face in the thumbnail. I'm gonna tell you guys it's me, but it's not actually gonna be me. It's gonna be a paid actor. We're going all the way with the Haxa channel. Mr. B style content. And, okay, thank you, Oberons. Or spirits, I should say. I did it again. Look at them dance. Yeah. Oh! I have to still be cautious in this fight. I shouldn't get too cocky. There's a lot of downtime on Oberon runs where it's like you're not actually dealing a ton of damage because all your damage is tied to the spirits. At least if you build it the way I have. And you don't necessarily have to build your Oberon runs like this. You can stop at 5 Fairy Tale. But also, I've never done this in all of my time playing Skul. I've never gone full fairy. So, I don't know, this is fun. And it's still strong, just a lot of downtime. Oh no, why'd I do this? Okay, let her do her thing. Guys, kill her. I don't want to have to dodge more of her attacks. I was very sure she was going to die there. That was really stupid of me. And no fire salamander? I don't see it. However, there is this. Makes me kind of want to sell this. I mean, no, we don't have enough money, basically, is the problem. Okay, well, sell this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're not going to have enough money to get a fire salamander, more than likely. I hope it's not in the shop. I should be able to afford it, but it's going to be close. Probably weakness exposure. More than likely. Not happy about it. You know what? Why not? Get in here, buddy. Welcome to the team. We'll max this out, because I don't need skill cooldown. Unless, of course, they're attached to that. I don't think they are. Each spirit you own, yeah, it's not attached to skill cooldown. At least if it is, it's not telling me. Okay. Not bad. I'll probably put artifact in here, actually, because we don't have artifact, but we could. And that's going to give me 45 extra stats, which is not insane, but it's something, right? Only if this the fire salamander isn't immediately on the pedestal, because one refresh will make it impossible to buy it. Fire salamander! Lots of fire, no salamander. Also, we wouldn't have been able to buy it anyway. Whack. But it's fine. That's a pretty good kit. I mean, look at this. Despite this thing, ignore this. This isn't here. All of this, look at all these spirits, homie. Hells yeah, baby. I mean, it is what it is. No modded shenanigans, you know, like some people, it's like, you know, just start with all 9 spirits. Not me. I just get them naturally. Or how many spirits are there? We got this. 7? There's 7 spirits, right? Not counting the common shade. I don't count him. Or I count these 2 as the same. We're missing fire salamander. We got sylphid. We got gnome. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there's 7. And then of course you have the elemental's blessing. But if you can dupe, you can get 9. Which is what we were trying to do, but sadly, yeah. Alright, man. This is some good shit, man. What a great run. Finally did the thing for Delta. You know, dedicated viewers. I love doing especially their run requests. Also, just doing run requests in general. I always try and do them, but the run always leads me away. But not this time. Also, whenever you have more spirits, like we read there, you get more uptime on the attacks from your spirits. So, like, these are attacking nearly just constantly. Not very high stats, but, like, if we had just duped this or something. If we had duped this, it would have been insane. Anyways, it's time for the hero. I feel pretty good about this. Well, frankly speaking, all I have to do is stand here and dodge. Which I've made it hard on myself by having the mummy. Which I did on purpose, by the way. Not at all, not thinking ahead and realizing, like, the mummy probably not the best Oberon skull. Because you literally, all you need to do on Oberon runs with your skull is dodge attacks. And he's, like, the worst at that. Pretty much exclusively. Just zero competition for being the worst dodger in the game. He's got that shit on lock. I didn't think about that. Actually, I did. I told you guys I was doing it on purpose. But not at all a lie. Not at all copium. Not that it matters. We also have Lil Bone here. who is also kind of awkward with his dodging. I've just made it harder on myself, essentially, for no reason. Definitely, oh shit, I might have fucked up here. You do not want to be Mummy when OSU begins. That's the last thing you want. I feel bad for bringing Little Bone along for the ride as well. Because, like, I don't want this to be my, like, Little Bone run that I do before I go on a Little Bone, like, wait. You know, like, not necessarily hiatus. But it's like, I usually don't like to do the same skulls close together. But nothing about this run is Little Bone. It's just, like, nothing about any of the skulls I'm using matter. It's just all about the spirits. Not our daily sparring match. We have gone toe-to-toe a lot today. I mean, a lot. In just absurd ways, frankly. Like I said, I did a common only challenge and I beat him, but I had to fight him for literally like 30 minutes, and I'm not even joking. According to one of my chatters, I was fighting him in his phase 2 for 25 minutes or so. Okay, let's not die. Like, we have this powerful run. I would hate to lose it. He's being nasty though. Oh my god, he's doing it again! Okay, he did. Thankfully, he wasn't in phase 2 yet. What is he doing? Okay, I need to get my head in the game. Hang on. Oh my god! Dude, he wants revenge for the absolute embarrassment I gave him earlier. He's pissed. Ah! Definitely don't want to be out while he Saffins as this. I have a feeling he skipped his phase 2 intro. He has. This is the thing he's been doing lately. Is this a shadow buff they gave him? Sometimes he does his he'll like start doing phase 2 attacks as after he hasn't done his transition. I swear to God, I've seen this a million times lately. Now he's gonna roar. Yes. Into phase 3! Into phase 3! This is not what he's supposed to do! Ah! We never even got the all-screen slash move. Little Bone doing his thing up there, skipping the nastiness. That's that move with his like cheese. Very cool thing Little Bone's capable of doing. I really like that about Little Bone. There's so many cool Little Bone movement techs in this game. Okay, let's be very aware of a possible grab here. Not yet. Here comes the grab after this. Okay, it's this version of this. Ooh, he broke my voodoo doll. You jerk. We have reassembly, so even if he just... I'd like him to not, though. Oh my god. Okay, there goes reassembly. You fucking asshole. This is revenge for earlier. Fair enough, man. You can get the reassembly off me on this run. Jesus Christ, that was a really mean hero, guys. That was repulsive. However, not enough. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, man. I mean, we broke the voodoo doll. I was really hoping we would keep it. But the voodoo doll is just a straggler on this run anyway. How do we do this? I'd like to maybe get an Oberon attack, but I don't think he attacks when there's no one on screen. So I don't think he's going to launch anything. So I guess what we'll do is just try and get me in the middle of all this. I want to get rid of my fortress maybe if I can. Does it not go away? Where's the fortress buff? Is that it right there? God damn it. Please. Just let me delete the fortress. I want to be standing as pure as possible in the middle of all these spirits. Is this worth it? I don't think anyone gives a fuck. Let's just go. Get all the spirits. The whole family. Family portrait. I shouldn't have moved. I was just trying to get the evil Oberon in the screen. Yeah, he got Mac Wazowski'd hard. Okay. GG's, guys. The spirit run, it happened. As many as we could get. We tried to get Fire Salamander, but he was shy. And we also got 2 gnomes, so it is what it is. Really good run, man. Not exactly the perfect skulls for a run like this, like I said. When it comes to stuff like this, you pretty much exclusively want, like, movement, basically. Any kind of movement you can get. It literally doesn't matter if it's a magical physical skull. Obviously, magic skulls can benefit more from like the benefit from the damage that you get from Elementalist Blessing. So you can make more out of that. But you could do this with anything, literally anything, because it's all about the power of the spirits that you have. And frankly speaking, I still don't know between this and regular Oberon who's better. Is evil Oberon better? Is he worse than normal Oberon? I don't know. They feel pretty similar. I don't think there's that much of a difference regardless. Which makes me kind of wonder, is the Omen Fairy Tale worth it or not? I don't know. What's this guy do? Is this guy good on his own? Or I should just point to this. Is he good? I don't know. I didn't really notice much of what he was doing. I guess you guys can tell me. This is my first experience with this, essentially. The only other time I ever tried to make this run happen was in very early beta Dark Mirror, and I'm pretty sure I lost. But yeah, man. Just to go a little bit about it, I guess. I mean, there's not a ton to say. You guys saw all of it. Ignoring this, which should have been a Fire Spirit Salamander, the spirits constantly giving each other cooldown is very good. There's a ton of downtime on Oberon runs in general, where you're just kind of running away and dodging, which is why like the Mummy was a bad pick and Lil Bone wasn't exactly great either. Both of these are not good options for a run like this. But as you can see, it doesn't really matter because it's like the run's just good regardless. I can't believe I got myself siphoned being out as Mummy when he did it. Very newbie mistake. Yeah, man. Just a ton of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it myself. Been a long day, but a good day. I'm very happy. Just Twitch is going well. The channel's going well too. Everything feels great. And I can clickbait this video omega hard, bro. So freaking hard. I'm going to clickbait like there's no tomorrow. You can't stop me. You can't. I got all the spirits except for one. But I'm going to act like I got them all. Hell yeah. Clickbait like a motherfucker. And frankly speaking, the run would have probably actually 45. Okay, it would actually literally would have been exactly the same actually if we had gotten oh, wait a second. Wait, why did I buy Artifact? Where's my Artifact coming from? Did I actually have Artifact? I think I bought Artifact for nothing. Wait, why did it feel like I had Artifact though? Artifact isn't on any of these. I wish I could go back and look. If you guys are yelling at me in the comments for buying Artifact, please don't. No one ever watches the outro, but I figured it out.
I figured it out, guys. You don't have to backseat that hard. I know, okay? I know it happened. I'm sorry.
Okay, that probably peaked my mic so hard. Anyways, if it did happen, that is. I don't know. I feel like I had it, but I don't know. Anyways, I'm done. It's been a long day. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.